Meghan Markle's Spotify podcast Archetypes is gearing up to return in the upcoming days. However, there have been reports she is changing the content of some insensitive episodes following Queen Elizabeth's death. Meghan and Harry are back in the States, but even if the Duke of Sussex's forthcoming memoir is pushed back to the new year, it is doubtful it will make pleasant reading for his father, King Charles III. Meghan Markle is regarded by some within the royal family as a loose cannon, and may even be planning to re-edit some of her scheduled podcasts to add sensitive details about the Queen's funeral, a royal commentator has suggested. Meanwhile, a delay to Prince Harry's book is not necessarily good news for King Charles III, Jonathan Saccardotti pointed out, because it might indicate a move by Prince Harry to do something similar. Storm clouds have been gathering since the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped back as frontline royals and relocated to the United States at the start of 2020. Tensions then worsened after an explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey in which Meghan claimed one unnamed royal had speculated about the skin tone of unborn son Archie. The royals managed to put on a united front throughout the 10-day mourning period which followed the Queen's death on September 8. And Harry and Meghan even joined forces with their in-laws, the Prince and Princess of Wales, for a walkabout at Windsor during which they met crowds of well-wishers and read floral tributes. However, journalist Mr. Saccardotti, whose credits include Fox News, Sky News and the BBC, suggested the rift was far from healed. He told Express.co.uk, "I think the royal family does try to control what individual members of the family do in terms of publicity. I don't think that is news to anyone. And I think they did presumably try to control what Harry and Meghan did when they were within the family. But I think now that they have left as working royals and have left the country, they obviously have much less control over them. And so to the royal family, at least Meghan may be a loose cannon because she is somebody that will respect the rules and requests and preferences of the royal family only as far as she feels she should." Both Meghan and Harry had made it plain that they were pursuing their own agenda, Mr. Saccardotti emphasized. Meghan Markle's popular podcast Archetypes will return to Spotify on Tuesday, October 4, following its pause during the mourning period for Queen Elizabeth II, Spotify has confirmed. The new episode is expected to feature conversations with comic and Fire Island star Margaret Cho and journalist Lisa Ling. The topic of the conversation will be Asian American tropes in the entertainment industry. Markle paused the podcast following the death on September 8 of Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen's funeral was held on September 19 at Westminster Abbey. Markle, the wife of the Queen's grandson Prince Harry, debuted the podcast in August, overtaking, at least temporarily, the usual Spotify US frontrunner Joe Rogan on the Spotify charts. Produced by Archie Audio in partnership with Spotify's Gimlet Media, Archetypes debuted in August nearly 2 years after Markle and Prince Harry, under their Archie Audio banner, signed an exclusive multi-year deal with Spotify. The American journalist also noted Prince Harry is allegedly rushing to make changes to his memoir following his grandmother's passing. His book was scheduled for release in late 2022, but its publication date has since been pushed back to early 2023. Sources have also suggested King Charles III is waiting for Prince Harry's memoir before deciding whether Archie and Lilibet should have their prince and princess royal titles.